There are a lot of products out there promising to improve your car's gas mileage. One device sold here in Texas promises to save you money at the pump while lowering your car's emissions. News 4 WOAI troubleshooter Jay Avila investigates something called a vapor enhancer, which is already being used on city fire trucks and ambulances.
It's just a short steel tube with dozens of copper screens inside.
So as your fuel, if it's diesel or
But
gas,
the makers of the EcoSystem Fuel Vapor Enhancer claim that when it's connected to your fuel line, the device can improve gas mileage by 10 to 20% while drastically lowering emissions.
by increasing the vapor pressure, you get a more complete burn inside the combustion chamber.
Simply put, your gasoline or diesel fuel passes through the copper screens and comes out in a fine mist, which can be burned more efficiently.
That finer mist burns more complete, which gives you the increased performance and lower emissions and the fuel savings also as well.
The troubleshooters conducted our own unscientific test. First, we drove our news unit a distance of about 24 miles, burning about 1.5 gallons of gas. Then, after the EcoSystems device was installed, we drove the same distance again. And we did appear to use about 0.3 gallons less fuel on our second trip, a savings of about 87 cents and a 20% improvement. The state of Texas did a much more thorough test of the device and found that it did significantly cut down on emissions and that it probably increased gas mileage. But when it came to how much, results were inconclusive. The city of San Antonio was convinced. It installed the EcoSystems device on most of its diesel fire trucks and its EMS units. In all, it's on about 75% of the trucks in the city's 300-vehicle fleet.
The device works quite well.
The fire department says its trucks no longer belch out clouds of diesel smoke. And it believes fuel economy has improved, although once again, nobody has documented any actual fuel savings.
As it's saving or lowering the emissions, it also saves obviously on fuel and everything else.
The device isn't cheap. It runs anywhere from $130 to $350, depending on the size vehicle you drive. But the manufacturer says it never needs to be replaced, and you can even switch it to a different car later. With gas prices as high as they've been, the one-time expense might be worth it. If that is, you get the kind of results the manufacturer promises. I'm News 4 WOAI troubleshooter Jay Avila.
Well, the city isn't the only one using the EcoSystems device. 2 local school districts are also using it on their buses. If you'd like to learn more about it, you'll find a link to their website at WOAI.com.